You see, this is what happens. You try to help people and your last damn friend in the world is lost. Strongmoss says that anyone not strong enough to help themselves shouldn't be helped. But I saw those poor fools walking around dragging the body of their friend, and I couldn't just leave the sheep for the wolves. This damn place has made me too soft. Where's the damn wine in this thrice-cursed place? Hope they find that skinny, blood-drinking son of a bitch and ram a sword right where the sun doesn't shine. Well, here's to you, Cinnamon Sticks. Rest in peace, old friend.
So, Abraham, what have you been doing since you left the room?
I've been finding a drink. Where is the drink?
It's
Alcohol?
in the Frigidaire.
Yes, alcohol.
They had...
What kind of alcohol does Abraham drink? I'm gonna think margaritas.
Well, the only thing here is wine, essentially.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Like mulled
no-
wine,
there's
like
no-
the nasty kind.
Yeah, it's not great wine.
Mm.
It's like the wine
There's
that
no
you get in boxes and not bottles, but these are in bottles anyway.
I don't know. I've had
Are
some
there-
pretty good
are there
wine.
Abraham's favorite kind of wine is gross wine.
Yeah. Swill
Are there no
wine.
margaritas in Barovia?
There's no happiness
Do you
in
think
Barovia.
something so happy
check the book.
would be
Check
in
the book.
a place so sad?
Just double check.
So you were poking around, you found some, like a very small supply of wine. Pour yourself a glass. You know, you're sipping it down. Or chugging it down, whatever you want to do. Arena and Ismark kind of lead you throughout the house to crash in some areas. They don't have enough beds, but you have your bed rolls or whatever you have with you and set up to sleep. Where would you like to, Abraham, since you're potentially going to be staying in this house with Mikhail, where would you like to station him?
I'm gonna put him in the front room.
Okay.
Make it real weird.
Okay. Like right in the center of the room?
Yeah, right in the center of the room, right in the center of the front room, on a table. You
Okay.
know, so if
Why?
anyone were to come in, it would just be like, oh, that's a dead body.
Yeah,
That
stay
is so
out.
disrespectful.
So
Exactly.
where exactly are we going to be staying? That's my question.
What, tonight?
Yeah.
In the Burgomaster's mansion.
Okay, cool. Do we get our own rooms, or we go kind of like gotta share like a
You can
room?
get your own rooms. It's up to you.
Okay.
Look at this guy.
Can't you get
Can I
your
go
own
to
room no
share-
matter what?
Damn it.
I need my own room because the night is a very dark time. For me.
There are a couple conversations I wanted to have before we actually went to bed.
Sure. Let's get those out of the way. What do you want to
I
do?
want that as a tattoo.
So
To be
we're all
honest.
going to bed. We're not doing anything else.
It's up to you.
Okay.
How recently did her father die?
Arena would have told you 4 days ago.
Damn, that shit is bloating.
That's what I'm saying.
It's a nice long wake, just to make sure it doesn't
I love-
pop back up.
I just love how these people lived in filth.
They don't know any better.
Y'all better get them some
Why
plumbing.
are you judging the fantasy people, Donna?
Well, you know, not only was I judging the fantasy, I've been judging fantasy people all day since I just started season 6 of Game of Thrones, and
You should not judge the fantasy people. Let
these
them live.
bitches is so nasty
So
with
the
their
way-
fucking diseased fecal fucking
you
matter.
you don't even know.
So there's two conversations I want to have.
We're
One
fine.
with Callista and one with Kent.
No, don't talk.
Awesome.
To
I
me.
get to sit back. Go ahead.
Don't talk to me.
So I want to go find Callista first.
Yeah, I want to go try to find Arena.
Oh my god, yo.
She's having
No,
a
no
private chat
bounds.
with Ismark. Just letting you know.
Okay. I just want to wait for her.
Okay, so that
You're just gonna stand behind her like,
Yeah, pretty much.
I want to find Callista and say, Callista, can I have a moment of your time, please?
yeah, sure, sorry. I thought something really funny.
Now, I know we don't really see eye to eye on a lot of things. Why are you laughing?
Because I'm like picturing it in my mind, and I was gonna cold clock you in the face, but I didn't. It was just funny. Sorry. Continue.
I know we do not see eye to eye on a lot of things. We have very different personalities. But while we are here, I do consider you a comrade. We have something we need to do together.
Okay.
What is so funny?
Bow, chicka, wow.
I'm trying
I'm
to
really
act.
sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm trying to be serious.
I'm trying to act here.
Okay.
Acting.
Oh, okay.
Acting.
I'm an acting too. I'm an acting too. I'm an actor too.
So,
Start it over.
I'll
Cut that last part out. Let's
Pick up.
act for real.
take two.
From the top.
Obviously, there are many things that we do not see eye to eye on. But while we are here, we have a mission to take care of. And I hope that we find an understanding for each other. We may not become the best of friends, we don't have to be friends, but we are a team, and we have to work together as best as we can to make sure that we all stay alive. As our last battle was pretty evident, we may be in over our heads. This is a lot to deal with. And I do consider you a comrade, and I am more than willing to lay my life on the line for all of you. And it is because of that I think we need to be at our best. And I've noticed you've taken an interest in the arcane. Is that right?
Yes, that is correct, yes.
Then, if what I think is true, then possibly this might be more useful in your hands right now. And I take the spellbook out of my bag, and I go to hand it over towards her. And I say, I've looked through the book before. This is a spellbook for arcane use. Now, I can't really cast spells that way. I cast my spells differently. I don't use a book necessarily. But perhaps maybe you can sift through this, make something of it, and perhaps make it your own.
You shouldn't have taken this from him.
No, I know. But
You shouldn't have.
Mikhail would have wanted us to do what we need to do. To bring him back and to end Strahd's reign. I do not like this. I don't want to take anything from him, but unfortunately we do not have much of a choice. We need to bring our friend back.
I will say, for Mikhail, I will try harder to understand your decisions as well as you understanding my decisions. We are two very different people, but since we are on the same team, we should share some common goal and alignment of some kind.
Let me ask you something. What is your favorite drink?
Are you asking me, like, what type of alcohol I like?
What's your favorite drink?
Polyjuice potion. I don't know. Do we have...
This stuff tastes gross. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that has cat hair in it, right?
You can just make it up.
Yeah, plus just turn into a cat.
My favorite drink is a red berry mulled wine.
If we get out of here, I will buy you as much red berry mulled wine as you want. Deal?
Deal.
Cool. I have a halfling that I need to go speak to.
Did you take the book?
Yeah, I take the book.
Cool. The moment you touch the book, you have a very swift, heavy memory set in. You look up, and you are staring at the face of Alabaster, who is the human wizard that was part of your party when you first went into the death house.
Tears. Emotions. Journey. A lot. Crying.
When you hold the book, you're looking up and you see Alabaster, the human wizard who was part of your party, and the talk of teamwork and working together and the issue you had with Ven, you're remembering you had the exact same problem with Alabaster, who was in your party. And when you look up at where Ven was standing, the surrounding environment changes to forest. And it's relatively late at night. And you were handing back Alabaster's book after he lent it to you, after you asked for some insight in what he knows and what he does. And this kind of incited your initial desire to learn arcane. And you remember his gray, pulled back ponytail, blue eyes, and stoic kind of face looking down at you, because he was relatively tall, and you are pretty tall yourself, taking the book back, thanking you for returning it, and saying that if we are a team, we have to work together. So if there's anything else you would like to learn from me or this book or about magic in general, please come to me and we will talk. And kick back, and you are staring at Ven taking the book from him.
Okay, I'm gonna clasp the book to my chest with my right hand, and I'm gonna grab Ven's arm. Were you turning away from me, or?
Well, I just handed it over to you as soon as you took it.
Okay.
I wasn't turning away yet.
Then I'll just grab his arm and I'll say, I will protect you with everything that I have.
I promise you the same. Now I will go find that halfling.
Awesome. So, Kent, you are currently in the room with Ismark and Arena. After a little bit of talking, they stop, both look over at you. Go, what can I do for you, Kent? That was obviously Ismark, not Arena. That would be weird.
No, I want to run out of the room.
He's okay. So you run into Callista. Go. You hold on to your book tight, and as if you're in a high school kind of hallway,
like in a tight hallway.
He's like, "Oh, sorry," and dips. Or are you going to zip around? Are you going to keep on running, or are you going to talk to her?
Yeah, I'm going to keep on.
Okay.
I'm going to grab him by the back of his shirt.
Okay.
I want to, and while he's trying to
you're
run,
gonna stop me from running away.
Yeah.
Damn it! I want to try to lose her grip. Can I lose her grip?
Make that a strength saving throw, and same with Callista.
A strength saving throw?
Yeah. Actually, just straight strength check. Sorry for you. Strength saving throw for Kent.
9.
I got a 6.
Okay. You are running. You are actually running in place, and she's just holding your shirt, and your feet are going, and you go, whoop, 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 and you're trying to run away, but it's just not happening.
What are you doing?
Okay. I didn't know what to say to her. She's so pretty. She is. She's really pretty.
How
She
old are you?
knocked the southern accent out of you.
I mean, we already realized that wasn't real anyway, so.
Correct. I believe your age from
she's
last
so-
time
okay.
was old enough.
Good.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Oh, she's so pretty. I don't know what to say. What do I say?
How
What do I say?
old
What do
are
I-
you? That's what I'm asking you. I'm asking you how old you are.
Old enough. Sorry. Lost myself there.
Did you say 5? Because that's what I heard. You're running away from a girl who is clearly very ill from the look on her face. And she's very sad. And you're flirting with somebody whose dad died. So you should probably not do that. So go atone somewhere else or be embarrassed somewhere else, but don't bother her because you're a grown man. You should probably act like it.
If she lets me go, I want to just bow. Sorry, and then run. Keep
Okay.
running.
Do you let him go when you say
I'm
the
really
word?
glad we entered Korea at the end.
I
That was
was about
really
to
nice.
say. Did you let him go after you said that?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. So he does that. He bows, runs away. There's no stat for it, but just note some shame in there somewhere.
Okay.
Plus 1 shame.
Plus 1 shame.
You have a new attribute. It is shame.
Shame.
It is a shame.
And since you now learned your age, please write 5 in age. Okay, so
How am I? How old did I put my...
Kent runs forward, runs around the
25.
corner.
25 years old. Okay.
25. Okay, so square root.
At the end of that, I'm just going to go to the front room, and I'm just going to sit in an armchair next to Mikhail, and I'm just going to read the book a little bit and, just remember all my memories.
Okay, so you're going to go in there when Abraham is preparing the body for, that position. Then you hear... And Kent now runs into you.
Great. I turn and I go, Kent! Just the man I was looking for.
I'm so clumsy today.
No, don't worry about that. I want to have a chat with you. Do you have a moment?
Yeah. Anything to keep me busy.
All right.
Then Vin pulls into a shadow room and stabs him.
Are we close to
And
the
it's a
bedrooms?
murder mystery.
Are we close to the bedrooms?
You can be, yeah, sure.
Okay, cool. I'm like, let's go talk in your room for a second.
Okay.
So we walk in the room and I close the door behind me, and I go, so Kent, we had a pretty harrowing experience before, didn't we?
Oh yeah. Well, all those encounters really get me excited. Super fun.
Yeah, but
super fun. I'm always ready.
I was a bit confused though. There was something that confused me. The thing you have on your waist. The contraption.
Yeah, it's my short sword.
No. No. The other thing.
Smooth.
The machine you have on your hip.
Oh yes.
Is it a decoration?
No. It is a very, very powerful weapon. Actually, yeah.
Oh, I remember. I was
Only-
being rhetorical because
Oh.
you used it once, and it was very
yeah.
powerful.
Yeah. See, See.
Can I see it really quick?
Oh, actually, no. It's only for trained hands. It could hurt. It could hurt.
I want to
people.
cast Charm Person on him
Oh, okay. All right.
using my
I feel
last
like-
spell slot.
I feel like with the you used it before, it's one of those like,
I
please see
trusted you.
issue taking initiative 0022 for when this
And
happens.
he's gonna throw it into acid, though. That's the next part.
Charm person. Oh wow. Yeah. Yes. All right, charm person. Let's see. Kent, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
A 16.
What's your
It's
DC?
15.
Kent, then in his words, like there was some slight reverb to it, and you're not sure why, but you think about it. Ven, have you ever cast Charm Person before in front of him?
No.
Okay. You don't know specifically what it was, but you have a hunch that he was trying to cast something on you.
Okay. All right. I want to take a step back and draw my sword in a defensive stance. Hey, not like an actual angry, but just like whoa, 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 whoa. What
Kent.
was that?
Drop the sword.
Am I charmed?
No.
No.
If you want to draw a weapon on me, draw your other one.
Not your penis. It's your
Not
gun.
not the penis.
I just drop the sword, pull out my penis.
Oh no! Oh no! We're gonna roleplay this now.
No, Drew
No,
said he
I'm
was
not-
loving this, so I had to ruin it. Really.
No, that actually made it better. It's kind of funny. It's perfect.
All right. So basically, what I want to do is I want to put my sword back, but basically be like, Ven, we've had each other's backs for a while now, but if I ever find out that you tried to charm me without my knowledge, I'm out. I'm gone.
Kent,
We're gonna have problems.
pull the gun on me.
I basically want to pull it out, like explaining to Ven, like, because Ven, you don't know anything about it, right?
I
Like, this
heard
is,
you
like-
fire it once
Yes.
Okay.
in a
The-
past mission, and that was
Yes,
the only
to-
time you ever fired it.
to go over in
Okay, so-
backstory, just so people know, the last time this happened it was on your last mission, which is the only mission you guys been together. There was a skeleton or like a bunch of them following you. Kent turned around and fired it, and it shattered the shit out of the skeleton. Like it did something extra. And that was the only time he has ever fired that gun.
So, that being said, I feel like the jig is up, and basically I want to pull it out, very, very carefully, and say, I don't know what it does to Ven.
Have you ever... You tried once, and you remember what happened.
Yeah, and it scared me. I've never seen anything like this. The man that I got it from was, from what I could tell, an honorable man, and I just want to do him justice. But I don't know how to use his one weapon.
Do you know how I think you can do him justice?
What do you think?
Use this weapon to protect those that are trying to protect you.
But what if it becomes too much? What if, I don't know when to use it. It's so final. Yeah, I don't know. What if I use it wrong? What if I hurt somebody?
Kent, I think that you are a good person. You have a good heart and you mean well. You may have some issues when it comes to women, but that is not of concern right now. What I am trying to say, we can work on that. What I am trying to say is that you care. I do not think that you will ever use this weapon for wrong. But we have a mission, and I just spoke about this with Callista. I swore to protect Callista as she swore to protect me. I will do the same for you, as long as you promise both me and Callista, as your comrades and your friends. You will do the same to do everything in your power to protect us as well. We are in troubled times right now. We did not ask to be here. We were on an entirely separate mission and we showed up here. And as far as I can tell, this place is not fun to be in. We have a long road ahead of us, and we have to essentially dethrone a tyrant. We need to be at our best at all times. And if you need to know how to use this weapon, there is only one way you're going to be able to do that. You need to start using it.
So I want to take a deep breath. I want to look at the gun. I want to turn it around in my hands. I want to point it up, aim with it, look down at it again, check the weight, put it in my holster. Yeah, so I'm just going to shake his hand and say, I've got your backs if you got mine. That's all.
Let's go see if we can find something to drink in this house, because I need to drink.
Let's do it.
We going on the hunt for
Hopefully I
some
can
drink.
get- And some tank.
Okay.
That's not what I meant to say. What I
So,
meant to say is tail, or like some, I don't know what other word, but stank maybe.
Stank?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I was trying to.
I don't know where
trying to
you're
get
going,
her. I was
but-
trying to get. I'm trying to get lead. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm aware.
We all know what you're trying to do, Nick.
I'll specifically say Kent because Nick, I
That's
No.
love you, Jess. I love. She can't hear me.
She can't hear me.
Okay, so you guys make it out of the bedroom, go towards the living room entrance area. Callista's sitting there while Abraham is preparing Mikhail in the center of the room on the table. Ismark and Arena walk in, and they have a bottle of wine and some glasses. So they also read your mind. Poured some glasses out, hand them around to you. Ismark goes, I would like to, before we do this, thank you all for your willingness to help us. I know this is not the best of places, but we hope that it sees a good end. How realistic that is, I am unsure, but here's to hoping. But I would like to say that tonight, you'll see why I'm so exhausted. About that time, you hear like howling in the distance. And he pours out glasses, hands them to you, if I didn't say that already, and raises his glass, looks at Arena like fondly, and she nods back, and they drink as the scratching on the walls starts.
I'm sorry, are they brother and sister?
They have not said so, but they have both referred to the Burgomaster as their father.
Well, since I've been watching Game of Thrones, brothers and sisters could do anything, so, whatever.
Moving on before we get going to that hole. Okay. So the scratches continue throughout the night, but they are not coming in. They are just attacking. So that continues throughout the night. You guys eventually get some sleep. So give yourselves a long rest. Yeah, more so like Abraham, you're just exhausted from pushing the cart. Everybody else, you guys, you all fought a ton of zombies earlier and just all that walking. You guys are tired. So your body takes over more so than your attention to what's going on outside. Morning ends up coming. Ismark wakes all of you guys up room by room and informs you all to gather your things. Please gather your things and come downstairs. We are ready to carry my father to the
I just want to point out
church.
that I slept next to Mikhail.
Okay,
Yep.
Noted. Abraham, where were you sleeping then?
Oh, God, then I don't want to sleep
It's
there.
in the same room.
okay,
No, I'm
so-
kidding.
Abraham has not spoken to you
God.
since he left the
Your
room.
reaction to
You
your
guys sitting
reaction
in
to
silence.
Drew's characters is night
He
and
is-
day. It's literally.
That's
He
fine.
is done with you, Donna.
I just want to hear Mikhail's voice
So-
one more time. Can we do a flashback or like a message from beyond?
Well, you have to get back to the house, man. Or you can listen back to episodes 1 through 9 of Ticking Initiative.
Shameless plug.
Reverse plug.
Back when the world was still good.
No, it was awful
Was
back
it?
then. and it's
Everything
awful
was
now.
pretty bad. It's still bad.
Yeah, but Mikhail was there, and Mikhail would have done anything for you guys. So,
And he did. So, you guys all go downstairs and get your things. You're staying back, correct?
yeah.
Okay. So you watch everybody leave. You all kind of take parts of the coffin, the different sides, as you would like for pallbearers at a procession, and start walking out of the house. I'm just going to roleplay for you because I have an idea of where this is going to go. Callista, you're in the back there, and you're the last one to kind of get a glimpse of Mikhail from outside the door before Arena closes the door behind
I'm like,
you.
are there blinds on the window? I just want to be like staring at him like through the window, like look at him. No, I'm kidding.
No, they're completely boarded up, but like the door is like closing, and you see Abraham there, just in a praying stance. Abraham, yeah.
No, at this point, I figured he wouldn't want to strip Mikhail's body to wash him while everyone was there and would have to see that.
I did want to ask Abraham if he needed anything before we left or anything like that.
He would have told you no.
Cool.
I mean, do you really want me to do it in his voice?
I mean, it was just gonna be like a
you kinda
did.
like,
Yeah.
is there anything you need before we go? Blah 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 blah. Whatever. It's fine. We don't need it.
Nailed it.
I'm good.
Cool. So
It's a pretty
Yeah,
pretty
good.
solid.
We'll keep
Thanks,
that one.
man. I'm trying.
it's funny, Nick. The one voice you can nail is not yours.
I know.
Oh my god. Good lord.
I'm just inconsistent, guys. That's what it comes.
I tease. It's okay.
To.
So you guys proceed out. The door closed behind you. Arena hops on to one of the parts of the coffin and helps carry the burgomaster towards the church.
I thought you meant she like jumped on it, and I was like, yeah, that seems helpful.
Yeah, that's like, I forgot what movie it was, but like when they hop onto the coffin and they're like, no, can't go.
Oh my god, that's too
I don't know
much.
what it's from.
If there are
That's from,
any,
like, any movie.
if any fans are listening, and they used to like My Chemical Romance, this is back when like they filmed Helena and Frank Iero was too short to carry the casket, so that's how I picture Kent. He's just like holding it up like that. Like
Oh
very-
yeah, that's perfect. Yeah, Kent's just underneath, just walking.
Yep.
You notice that the cart is pushed like past the fence area. It looks like Ismark probably came out and like helped push it inside and locked it up before he woke you guys up. You guys continue on with the coffin down to the church. Walk up and kind of set the coffin just propped up while Ismark goes up and knocks on the door. He's like, Donovich, we require your assistance for my father, please. You hear, I'm coming. One moment.
Donovich is the priest, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. He walks up, opens the door, goes, this is... I am sorry, Ismark. Please come inside. And you guys walk in with the coffin.
Wait, before then, can I turn to Ven and whisper, do you think he's still mad about the sun thing?
Well, you don't turn to shit because you just kind of peek your head out from
Yeah,
underneath
I'm just like,
up to Ven. I'd say that.
I want to try and see if I can like make an insight check on him, on the priest, to see if like possibly he's like, oh no, or like made some sort of
Sure.
a look towards him.
Actually, you don't even have to roll that yet because hold on to that roll because so far he hasn't seen Kent
He hasn't
because the
come out
coffin is covering him.
Okay. I'll just go. I mean, you can try, but he was pretty resolute last time he spoke. So
Yeah, right now he's wearing a coffin as a hat,
Yes.
so that's not working.
Yep.
Okay, so you guys walk into the church and you walk down the central area, past a couple rooms that are on the left and right, into the main church. Set the coffin down on the altar, and when you do so, he sees Kent and he goes, "You need to stay outside. You cannot be in this church
What
I-
if I
I
vouch
have
for
to
him?
leave.
He might be useful to us.
for a ceremony where we have to talk to the Morning Lord after he said what he said. No, he stays outside."
Okay, he stays outside. Goodbye. And I just walk inside.
yeah. Yep, I'm gonna
I
leave.
tell Arsene
Just
to
stand
stay
outside.
with him.
Don't leave. What if you're stolen? You
So
live-
Arsene's
So
chilling
Arsene's
next to
going
you.
to stay with him.
What if you
What if you get stolen? Stay where we can see
can
you, like
get
a
stuffed in a
child.
backpack?
Arsene is about the same size as you and is basically staring at you in the eyes right now, and is having a staring contest.
Yeah, let's play a game. I like that.
You guys have seen The Departed?
No.
I have
The
not,
Departed?
but I've seen enough of it.
The
probably.
Departed. Okay, so there's a part in The Departed where two guys from the mob are standing outside of like a store or something, and people keep walking past, and they're like, "That guy's a cop. That guy's definitely a cop." And they're going back and forth trying to like pin who's a cop and who's not. That's what I see like Kent and Arsene doing, but Arsene's just not giving any cares of what Kent.
So Kent and Arsene are buddy cops now.
Yes.
Great.
Nice.
Oh yeah, that's so good.
It's so good.
so good.
It's so good.
Okay, so you guys are posted outside the doors. Inside, Callista and Ven, you help Ismark, Arena, and Donovich just get things settled and what they need. Eventually, you hear still the screaming from downstairs of Donovich's son.
Creepy.
Unless you want to say anything, we're just going to ignore it.
We'll address it after all
I'm
this.
just like
Okay.
while we're doing things, I'm just gonna like continuously look at Ven, make my eyes really wide, and then go back to helping.
You eventually gather what you need, or Donovich like gets his like tomes and such to read what he needs to read. You guys prop up the coffin and walk out the front door past Kent and Arsene and walk around the church into the cemetery area.
I don't want to interrupt you, but I thought about this and I wanted to tell you. When you talked about Arsene and Kent being buddy cops, I immediately thought of Turner and Hooch. And then I thought Arsene is definitely Turner and Kent is definitely Hooch, the dog.
Absolutely, yes, please.
Yes, 100%.
I want that fan art now. So, cemetery. There's a fence of wrought iron with a rusty gate that encloses a rectangular plot of land behind the dilapidated church. Tightly packed gravestones, shrouded by fog, bear the names of souls long past. But all seems quiet. And it's not like thick fog of like the oh shit fog. It's the just, oh, this place sucks fog.
Generic ambiance. If there was light shedding, it would look really cool fog.
Yes, it's like the dry ice at a concert.
Yes.
kind of thing.
Dope. Sickest fog.
You guys start the ceremony up. A couple of minutes goes by into it. I take it you guys are sticking by with the ceremony.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll stick around.
So about 10 minutes or so goes by. Ismark is in the middle of talking about his father. Kent and Arsene notice a figure turn the corner and start walking up towards the church. Drew, please give an explanation of what they see.
It's a 6-foot-tall humanoid wearing a long... It's basically a duster covered in plates of, like, circles of metal. So it's scale
I didn't know
armor.
Jesus was gonna answer my prayers, but he did.
And he's got a hat pulled low over his eyes, so you can't see his face. And he's wearing a long sword strapped to his back. And that's about all you can see
So he's just
as
walking
he
up
steps into the church.
at a normal pace, as if he's out of a Western or something. You hear the
A tumbleweed. Yay!
perfect.
All of the prostitutes are running back into.
The saloons, yeah.
By the way, it is a black duster covered in like blackened iron.
See, now I'm
scale
excited.
bits.
This became a very different game now.
Now we're in Westworld.
I was actually listening to like a Deadlands playlist or something yesterday just to get myself prepped for this moment.
Nice.
So Kent and Arsene, what would you guys like to do as this figure approaches? Because he is just walking.
Oh my god, I'm so blessed.
Uh,
God is just.
He's about 40, 50 feet away right now.
Okay, can I perceive him as a threat?
Make an insight check.
A 6.
Same with Arsene, please.
14.
You guys don't know necessarily, but he doesn't seem to be walking towards you. He seems to be walking towards the church itself.
And that's where everybody else is currently, right?
They are behind the church at the graveyard in the middle of a ceremony. What do you want to do?
Fuck. I want to... Is there any way I could beat... I can make it to the group before he makes it to the church?
They are about, 200 feet away. And you can't even see them.
Fuck. Alright. I want to send Arsene to go fly to call for Ven.
Arsene can't fly. Yet.
Ah, fuck. How fast is she? She faster than me?
No, same speed.
Shit, do I suggest that Arsene and I take
He's
this
30
guy
feet
on,
away.
possibly take this guy on ourselves, or do I send her for help and I try to talk to this man myself?
25 feet away.
Whatever you want. Whatever
Arsene
you want,
walks
you
up
gotta...
to him.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up with Arsene. Yep,
Okay.
and I'm gonna say, "Halt, ha, friend." I wanna go up as a friend. I say, "What business do you have here?"
It was I, Arthur, King of the Britons.
A woman, the great lady of the lake, threw the sword at me. Morning. What are you doing here?
Oh, no.
What the fuck?
I'm sorry. Speak more, Drew. Speak
Yeah.
more with this accent. Yeah.
I'll speak more. Okay. I'll have all the talking.
You're what? What are you doing?
What are you doing there, little man?
You're hot.
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
So cute!
All right, we're already in good.
He's so cute. Top of the morning.
I'm just standing guard while a bunch of my friends put to rest our friend's father. But what business you have here? What's going on?
Oh, I just come to pray. Lord of glory and all that. Whatever the fuck's going on there. Need a place for some silent thinking.
Oh, what's your name?
Oh, Ferguson's my name. What's your name?
Jesus,
Ferguson.
that's so good.
Ferguson.
Camp Brickwood of the East Farthing Brickwoods. Pleasure to meet you. Are you new around here?
Oh, fairly new. Came into town about an hour ago.
Oh, very, very new.
So Arsene
All right.
sniffs
This is so awkward.
the newcomer.
Hold on, John. I have something really important first.
Okay.
Drew, that accent is amazing, dude.
Really good.
It's pretty
All
great.
right, that's all I had to say. John, go.
Okay, so Arsene is going to sniff the man, because that's the dragons do, and they size up their opponents and kind of like give him a glare in his eyes, and then drop to the floor. And basically, like
What?
like a dog, roll over and expose the belly, and just sits there expectantly.
Oh, where the fuck you find this thing? I'll lean down and rub his belly.
Fuck, you find this thing.
Oh, fuck. He's a familiar of a friend of mine. We've actually grown quite close as well, and I go to pet him. Does he let me?
Well, I'm pretty sure it's a girl.
It's
No,
a her.
her. Sorry,
Yeah.
her. Sorry, her.
Yeah,
I mean,
she
if you
does.
take a closer look, you might be able to tell.
Just for the sake, just so you guys know, Arsene has a flaw, has a character flaw that I gave her, and her character flaw is that any time is a good time for a belly rub.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
So I would like to then rub her belly as well.
She's cool with it.
Cool.
We cool.
We good.
So how'd you come by these parts? For Ferguson, right? Is that your name?
That's
What is your
correct.
name?
It's Ferguson.
Ferguson. How do you come by these parts? Do you mind if I join you on your walk over to the church?
Oh, not at all. I'm just gonna go and sit inside, wait on the father.
All right.
The father.
So I want to get to know Ferguson.
This is gonna fuck up.
I want
my
to say,
accent.
how do you come by these parts?
You were gonna ruin
Okay.
Donna so
Yeah,
hard.
you're. Because I was wondering, like, if I was gonna be able to do an Irish accent, but now there's somebody else, so I could do it as well. Like, I don't know if I want to do that.
We all have to perfect our Irish accents.
You can feel secure that your accent will not transfer to me. I suck at Irish accents, so.
Okay, so you guys both go into the church, and Ferguson, you see the inside of the church. You see some room, 2 rooms on your left, 2 rooms on your right. Then in front of you is the altar, and then some broken pews and stuff. But there's some seating area to your right a little bit if you want to sit down. And you both walk in with Arsene next to you.
Is he trustworthy? From my small encounter with him, have I gotten a feel for
Roll an insight check.
16?
Okay. You feel that he is coming into the church. That is what he's going to do. Drew, I don't know exactly what you wanted to do as a character, so roll whatever role you think would be appropriate to see if you were truthful. I don't know.
Okay, is there a truthful role?
Well, if you're telling the truth, then that would just be...
It would either be persuasion
Yes,
or deception,
persuasion or
depending on what
All
you're
right,
trying
all
to say.
right.
Are you really going to pray, or
That's I don't know what he's trying to do.
are you being sacrilegious, you little names?
Well, it's a 19 persuasion.
So, yeah, he's coming in to pray.
Cool. All right, then yeah. So therefore, being the fact that he got a 19 for persuasion, I'm gonna be very, very trusting of him just immediately, like an idiot. And I basically just want to be like, asking him where he's from, what he's done. I'm gonna basically like tell him about all my best friends that are at the burial.
I'm gonna sit down on one of the pews,
Okay.
and I'm gonna have a nice conversation with Kent.
Nice.
You guys have a nice chat. You're just going to talk it up until the father gets back?
I'll talk it up for a few minutes.
And then I'm gonna let him pray because, of course, I'm telling a lot more information than I normally would. I'm gonna tell him up to the point where I pissed off the father, and I feel really bad for it, but he won't forgive me, and maybe you could put in a good word when he meets you. You seem like a really nice guy. People seem to like you. I know. I mean, I definitely do. You're like my new friend.
Keep in mind also throughout all of this, you're hearing the screaming below the floorboards.
Say,
So I don't know if you do anything with it, but...
what's that noise? You hear the screaming?
Yeah, that is the kid that I pissed off the father. That's him. He's down there.
Oh.
He's down there right now.
What'd you do then?
So basically, it was a misunderstanding, okay? I misspoke. I basically threatened to kill his son if he didn't do something for us. But it was kind of... I went too far. I'm gonna be honest with it. I apologized. He won't take my apology. I won't kill his kid. That's it. That's on him. But he won't forgive me.
Right. Well then, what do you say that you take your step back outside and let me have a moment of peace?
Okay. You know what? I really like you. I hope you enjoy yourself. I'm gonna go outside. Let me know if you need anything. I'll tell my friends you're here.
Will do.
Okay, and I want to go over and try to, like, get my... Oh, no, I don't want to go that far. I can't go that far. Fuck. Yeah, I just want to go outside.
Okay, so Arsene will follow, I'm guessing?
Yep, belly rub Arsene.
What's up to Ven? What does Arsene do?
The 19 persuasion, so yeah, she goes too.
Okay, cool. So you both walk out, close the doors. Ferguson, you are now sitting at the pew. Van and Callista, you guys are with Ismark and Arena and Stanovich, and it seems like he's like doing a benediction or like towards the end of the ceremony.
So what do I see around me from sitting on this like frontmost pew?
Okay, so there's a broken pew in front of you, broken pew behind you, and a set of 3 broken pews to your left. You have an altar about 10 feet in front of you, and then there is a large rope looking like it would go to like a bell tower at the far wall about 20 feet away. And then behind you, when you walked in, there was 2 rooms on your left and 2 rooms on your right, all with doors closed.
Okay, well, this place looks like a fucking shitbox. So I'm gonna head up to the altar there.
So the fact that you're saying this in character makes me think you're saying it
I'm
out
talking
loud.
to myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk over to the altar, and you're still hearing the screaming going on as well.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I'm going to reread the description that I read last time, because it's new for you, and just to refresh everyone. So, chapel's in shambles. There's overturned and broken pews littering the dusty floor. Dozens of candles mounted in candlesticks and candelabras that light every dusty corner in a fervent attempt to rid the chapel of shadows. At the far end of the church sits a claw-scarred altar, and then next to the altar hangs that long, thick rope that stretches up into the bell tower. So, basically what I said, but a little bit more flavor.
Dan, didn't you say the trapdoor's back here?
I did. Not to you, but to everybody else.
Well, yeah.
But if you're going over there, you will see a bolted shut, padlocked trapdoor.
I want to be so enamored by how awesome Ferguson is that I want to be like, they are probably done and want to meet this guy soon. So I'm going to go walk over to try to get their attention to be like, hey, I met somebody.
In the middle of the service? You asshole. Okay.
not like make a big scene out of it, but like try to see if they're done yet.
What would Arsene be doing to that?
Probably go with him.
Okay, so Ken and Arsene, you guys start to walk around the building.
I basically, okay, so this is my ideal situation, if it's possible. I want to go over and be near the situation, but like not too near to piss off somebody, just so they know, like, oh, I have news to tell you.
Oh, so
not
you're
like
the
I'm
estranged family member at a funeral who's by a tree, like off to the side?
Yeah.
Exactly.
With a fifth of whiskey or
Yeah.
vodka.
And a leather
Like-
biker jacket. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. Cool. So you walk over around the church, and you are now looking at them finishing up their service, and they start to turn around and walk towards you.
So the service is done.
Service is done.
Okay, so I can go near my friends now.
Yeah, you can walk towards them.
Okay, so I want to walk towards them and be like, hey guys, I met somebody in the church.
Ferguson, what are you doing?
I'm gonna throw the bolt back, pull the trap open.
You need to
Knew it.
break a lock first.
I knew it.
You need to break a lock.
Knew it.
He said it was padlock shut.
I did.
All right, so I'm gonna roll a strength check on this. I'm gonna attempt to just smash it with a natural 20. So what's up, padlock?
It's a fucking vampire fight.
You take the lock, and you pull it and rip it off.
Wait, can I just kick the trapdoor in?
Oh, that's even better. You don't even see a view from the top. Cinematically, it's a view from darkness, and you see, and there's now a light beaming in to a pillared basement area. Who is that? Now, you guys outside, from the window, you hear a...
All right, you fucking biter. I hear ya.
Taking Initiative is a product of the Spark Network. Imagine what your idea can do. For updates on the show, future news, and all things nerd, visit us on thespark.network. If you wish to conjure us on social media, you can cast message on Twitter with the handle @TI_pod, Facebook at the Taking Initiative Podcast page, and Tumblr at takinginitiativepodcast.tumblr.com. If you enjoyed the show, please leave us a review on iTunes, as it helps us grow so we can put out more content for you.
I'm Josh Perot, and I'm the DM. You can find me on Twitter at XyroxisTheBeard. That's XIROXIS the Beard.
This is Jonathan Buckmaster. I am the voice of Vendelar Greymeyer. You can find me on Twitter at Bucky_Masters.
Donna Fenimore as Callista Bergensen. You can find me on Twitter at Donna Pastry.
Well, this is Drew Tillman, and I have played Abraham Kincaid. You can find me on Twitter at NotThatDrew. Strong must be praised.
This is Nicholas Figueroa, and I play the sometimes rude but always lovable Kent Brickwood of the East Farthing Brickwoods. You could find me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter at Nico Figs. That's at NIKOFIGS.
The Barovian Rhapsody theme song and additional music were created by Neil Martin. You can find him on Twitter at Bardic Martin. Any other songs used in this episode were created by Kevin MacLeod in the Incompetech website. You can find more information on those songs in the episode's description. Our Taking Initiative Barovian Rhapsody logo was created by Katie Kawaguchi of Nerds on a Roll. You can find her on Twitter at @KidKatie. That's at _KIDKATI. To give credit to the classes played in this episode, the Pendragon class, played by John Buckmaster, was created by Daresight Phantom on Reddit. The Gunslinger class, played by Nick Figueroa, was created by Matthew Mercer. The Cleric and Bard classes, played by Drew Tillman, and the Rogue class, played by Donna Fenimore, were straight from the D&D 5th edition Player's Handbook. The D&D 5e rule set and the Curse of Strahd module are both property of Wizards of the Coast.